Yes guys, welcome to a new video. Today is Thursday, it's Jacksonville this week, and I've been trading yesterday and today. I couldn't record it because of some things, but yeah, let's go over it. So no, I'm quickly gonna explain the previous day trade, and then I'm gonna go on with today's trade. Okay, so yesterday, as you see here, as you see yesterday, I took a short. I was entering on a low risk, as you see, and yeah, I sold two at first because I don't wanna have too much risk in this week because of the Jacksonville. Jacksonville is not a good news, so if I take partials, go with low risk and don't expect too much. So that's what I did. I went in with two micros at low risk. As you see, my stop wasn't large. It was just on the high here after creating an SMT inside of a 5 minute fair value gap. I added one in the first percent fair value gap of previous day, so I think that was of Tuesday. I added one right there, expecting price to retrace at least towards lower, towards the sell side here engineered after 9:30, and then maybe the RTH low, and then with the sell side if we're gonna really go lower. And as you see, I went break even pretty fast after we inversed, almost inversed this gap. And yeah, here were my partials on this little lows here. I want to take a partial on this low here. I want to take a partial, and then one was here, but I was kind of like questioning my last one. Okay, so after taking the two partials, so it was beautiful delivery as you see, like a good delivery, genuinely like fast candles. It was beautiful. After the two partials taken, I was just moving my stop lower and lower because I know the conditions where we in. We saw like a sharp move, and the first hour was almost over, so I kind of wanted to be out of the trade. I was thinking, should I take a partial and just go out of the RTH low here? But I was thinking, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But eventually, I just went out and made the decision just to go out. So it was a beautiful trade. I'm gonna quickly explain why I took the trade here. On the daily, we were kind of like having inside days, so it wasn't the bias for me in the day. The profile of the week was very difficult for me because we come from a Monday that kind of went up and down, and Tuesday for me it was difficult because we had previous day high here, the black line, and then the previous day low here. I was waiting the first 30 minutes because I didn't have a clear plan or a clear daily profile for Tuesday. So I have to wait the first 30 minutes to see what do we want to do. Do I have a preference of something? What do I see? Do they leave something clean? I always have to wait the first 30 minutes if I don't have a plan, so that's what I did. Okay, so we went higher, and I marked the highest fair gap on the 5 minute and the lowest one. Because we're in a range, I'm not sure about the bias, it's hard. So I expect it just to stay in a range. That's what I was just expecting. With that in mind, I marked the premium fair gap. So the highest one on the 5 minute, and that's this one here, and then the lowest one was right here. So we traded in the lower one already. We traded there already. So when we opened, we were in a discount, and we quickly went up into the premium with that fair gap. And that's why I took that high risk there, or that low risk sell. It's not the first stage. You could have ended on the breaker here with the inversion, but it's your first stage. But I just wanted to go in with the low risk. And yeah, we did good and eventually went towards our target. So yeah, that was the trade-off of yesterday. Okay, so today, Jackson Hole, I was a little bit late on the chart. I wasn't focused as much, I'm just going to be honest. And so I had the same protocol as yesterday. I'm not sure where the bias is going to be. At a good new day opening gap today. My bias still wasn't as sure, so I marked this daily suspension block here on the daily. When you put this settle price on, you see the volume balance on both sides. And yeah, I marked that and I put corners on it. So my bias today wasn't as sure today as well. If I had to choose, I would say a Thursday continuation after the Wednesday distribution. So you have the Monday kind of like stalling, Tuesday kind of like stalling, not doing much, and then Wednesday finally breaking and taking the buy side. And today I could have sold both sides. I could say Thursday reversal or continuation. So I was kind of like 50-50 on it. So again, I wait the first 30 minutes to see what do they give me. That's kind of like the protocol what I have. Again here, we're in a range. The lowest 50-minute gap, and we didn't really have a highest one. So I just marked this one. Midnight is here. So I wanted to see how do we react on the 50-minute gap. Also, what I want to watch is this 50-minute gap to see it, respect that, and respect its quadrants and not close below it, because then I'm more leaning towards price going lower. We saw it at 9:30. We had this beautiful buy side. We opened, went lower inside of the 50-minute fair gap, inside of the newly opening gap, and quickly went to the buy side. This gap you could have entered on to take this buy and made some money. I didn't do that because I have to wait the first 30 minutes because I was a little bit late on the chart. I wasn't sure as sure, so I'm just gonna wait. But this could have been already a good trade. But it wasn't a Marco. I said I was only gonna trade Marco on Jackson also. I waited. So we have the previous day high here, and we had that 15-minute gap, so we traded again inside of it, while still having this clean buy side, we have a whole RTH open above us. It's just we have some targets above us, but the bias is hard. So I'm just trying to go in and be out in a premium and buy in the discount, or otherwise just sell in a premium and go out in a discount. So we're in a discount. We hit the previous day high, and I quickly wanted to see price move away from it, and we did, and we even closed inside of the 15-minute gap and didn't even have bodies inside of it. That's bullish. So this fair gap, I marked it as the first presented. This gap, you could also have this gap as first present. I just have this gap. It's your choice, and it's also aligning with that new day opening gap high. So I like that gap. It's the macro. I went in with 2. So my first partial was going to be with Jackson block here, and my second one was going to be at this highs, but I went out earlier because this Jackson hole, I saw it have a good displacement higher, and I thought let's just go out. That's just what I was thinking, and it worked, because right now I would have get stopped out in profit, and I would make a little bit less. But so that's I did good. Also, what I like is this 5-minute wick. You see that we closed above it at 10:20. That gave me confidence that it's gonna go here. So we saw that displacement higher, and then I just went out. So we did good. Happy with today. We made $1,000 in 2 days on our funded. So yeah, we need to get that payout soon. Um, yeah, I'm just done for the week. I'm not gonna trade anymore. Tomorrow is Fed Chair, second day of Jackson Hole. I'm not gonna trade tomorrow. Tomorrow I don't expect much to happen. So we're done for the day. Yeah, that will be it. Till next week.